guys, welcome back to our channel. This is Jyoti from Anji and Joe's channel, and it's been long time that we have not done any book vlog or any video regarding books. So after long time we are back with the books. Yes, so today I will be talking about what all I've been reading and what all happened over like past, I think, over a month now. So what all things happened. So this vlog is, all about that, what happened in last 2-3 weeks, and then what books I read. So first of all, it was our birthday. Both me and Anji celebrate our birthday. So she celebrated in July and I celebrated in the beginning of August. So yes, we were quite busy. We were baking cakes, and apart from that, lots of work stuff was also happening. So things were quite piled up and we were quite busy, so we were not able to make regular videos. So yes, now we are back. So before we begin, let me show you our birthday cakes that I baked at home. So yes, have a look. The books which I have read in last couple of weeks. So the first one which I'm going to talk about is this, The Secret Garden. So actually it's a classic, and it's considered to be a book for kids. So I was actually listening to this book and then I loved it so much that I got this book, and then I read it all over again, and I am really in love with this book. This book is just amazing, and I got it for my kids to read also, because the language is pretty simple, but it has quite lots of meaning. And my favorite chapter in this particular book is the chapter 23rd. So there are quite many things that I liked in this book. So I have annotated it with the emotions that I liked, or the quotes that I liked particularly in this book. And somewhere I have also made this kind of hearts and annotation together, to make sure that whenever I am reading it with kids, I emphasize these things to them. So yes, I really love this book. The book started very simply. It was about a girl named Mary, and how her parents were posted in India. So this was like East India, and like that kind of East India Company, and that Britishers time of the story. So how her parents were based in India, and because of something they died, and then she had to come to live with her uncle in Yorkshire. And then what happened, how she found a friend, how from being a very adamant kind of a kid, how she became such a nice person, and how she helped her cousin to get over his fears. So it's about magic. It's actually about secret, if you know what I'm talking about. It's all about secret principles that we learned in the books of secrets and all, like very simply explained for kids. So it's all about the magic of the nature, whatever powers we have, like we can create magic for ourselves. So very beautiful message, very beautifully written book. I really love the way the author explained in various chapters, the character, the Yorkshire accent that was taken and how it was explained. So I really loved that part. And sometimes the garden which was explained, I really liked that as well. So I really loved this book, and after that I recommended this book to like many of my family members. They have also read it and they really loved it. So now it's for the kids to read, so it's now their copy. And I also like the cover of this particular edition that I have, so it's really nice. So yes, I would recommend this book to everyone if you have not yet already read, because it has beautiful writing, even for kids, even for adults. The writing is really powerful. Descriptive writing part which is there, like the explanations, the describing part of the nature, the flowers, the characters, everything is very powerful. And especially what I loved the most about this is the message that was delivered from this book. So yes, it is one of my top rated book of this year, and I don't know why I have not read it earlier, but this is like very important book for this year. Two books. So I was actually reading try to pick different authors from different countries that I already told you, and I have the special love for classics. So I wanted to read some new author. I've never read Virginia Woolf, so I thought of reading her. So I picked this book by Virginia Woolf. It's actually kind of an descriptive essay kind of a book. This book is called The Room of Its Own. So this particular essay is mainly dominated by the theme of feminism, but very wonderfully written book again. So in this book she is talking about the society in 19th century and how things would have been in past for female writers or female in general. And then how if you are an aspiring writer, it is very important that you have your income, regular income, and you have a room of your own so that you can write out disturbance from the society. It also talks about the situation of women over a period of time. So the best thing that I liked about this book was Virginia Woolf's writing, number one, and number two, her imagination. Somewhere she imagined that what would have happened if Shakespeare had sister, and she was also an exceptional writer. What would have happened to her? Would she have gained the same amount of fame that Shakespeare got, considering the fact that they both are brilliant writers? So what would have happened to her? And the kind of descriptions that she provides, actually for a moment you feel that yeah, really that's what happened. But it's a part of imagination that was there. And beautifully written book on feminism. So many things are brought together in one single essay kind of a book. So yes, it's something I liked. The second book that I picked by the same author was Mrs. Dalloway. So this book is I like the beginning of the book and all, and I like the character description, but overall I felt that somewhere the book lacked the plot itself, because whatever was happening in Mrs. Dalloway's brain. She was thinking what will happen. She was contemplating the situation. She was thinking if this would have happened, what would have been the consequence of that. So if most of the plot was happening in her brain itself. So somehow I was not able to connect much with that book. But yes, overall it is one time read. If you want to read Virginia Woolf, this is a good book to pick. So I'm also trying to pick other books of Virginia Woolf to see I liked her writing in general, so I want to explore more of her writing. So that was another thing. So after that, after the classics and all, I took a little bit break and I picked this book which was released quite recently, and it was again a Bollywood book. So you must have seen that in the last video. I told you that I read this book Unfinished by Priyanka Chopra Jonas, and I really loved it. So another such autobiography came recently, and that is Sach Kahun To by Neena Gupta. And I thought of picking this one, and I got this book and I read this one. It has, you know, this beautiful picture of Neena Gupta as a cover of the book, and at the end also it's like Neena Gupta and Mashba together, and then inside as well there are, like, you know, several pictures from her life, several black and white and colored pictures. So yes, the book was good. More than like, you know, when I was reading this book, I felt actually that, you know, I'm not reading a book. It's like, you know, someone, like some auntie or someone is telling her story, that what happened to her, and this is something you should know. ज़माने में ऐसा होता था, हमारे ज़माने में ऐसा होता था, हम ऐसा करते थे, हम ऐसा करते थे, kind of that vibe, kind of the book, the way it began. And then what I like the most about it is her struggle. The book is about her struggle as an actor, how even after winning awards she was not getting roles what she wanted, how, you know, one particular character makes you a typecast for that particular kind of characters. You will get that kind of characters only. So how much she struggled, and then finally when her second innings started, that's when she got all the fame that she really deserved. So if you want to pick this book to, you know, to know about her past, which is, you know, much talked about in media, please don't pick it, because this is not that book which is about her struggle. If you want to really know about her struggle, about this beautiful actor as a person, then this, you should definitely pick this book. So I really enjoyed reading this book. It was pretty light read, but you get to know so much about this person, and somewhere you can relate many of the things that are happening, that happened to her, and like they are still happening to women all over the world even now. So yes, it's a beautiful read. If you, like, you don't want to read something light but something inspirational, then probably you can, like, you know, think about picking this one. Another book which I was stalking from quite some time now is my favorite, so War and Peace. So I am still reading it, not finished it yet. So I have all my annotations here. I have also put this picture of Leo Tolstoy in the beginning to give some inspiration. Yes, so I have read 4 books in this part. So there are, I think, 12 or 13, I'm not sure. So still reading this. So I'm not hurrying with this particular book. I, you know, make it a point that I read at least 20 to 25 pages a day. Sometimes I read more, sometimes I don't even pick this book. So it is happening this way because I want to, you know, enjoy this. I don't want this to end so soon. So this was my July read, and I'm still reading it. I think I will finish it only in September, because I'm not rushing with it. I am picking it like only, I think, for half an hour or so, and then I'm reading it. So yes, and I'm, like, you know, enjoying this one a lot. So these are the books that I've been reading from last 2.5 or 3 weeks. So yes, that's it. That's pretty much it for this particular vlog, and yes, that's it. And I hope I'll be regular with my reading vlog, reading recommendations and book hauls and everything. So yes, that's it from our side. Please, if you like this video, do click on the like button, share it with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more such videos. That's it from our side. Bye bye.